but some of these teams have actually given us really good fights here at the bottom. Still, we are in group stage day number 2, and a lot of them are trying to make up for whatever performances were shown yesterday. Here are the live games of the day, though.
Exactly, buddy. Well, the schedule for today, what sort of action do we have in store for you guys? Impunity will be taking on VVV ESPORTS to kick the day off, followed by NRX Jeremiah 2911 taking on PDR REBORN.
Definitely so. These are some of the games we have today. Live stream KLASIKO Rampage will be after that. VVV Conquerors, of course, to follow up with fighting them. And the last live streamed game of the day is Divinity Uprising versus Resurgence. Of course, this is not the only
of those series will be live streamed. 4 other series will be played offline. The very last one we didn't get to check yesterday. So let's check out what will be the games played offline, right? We will have NRX Jeremiah 2911 taking on VVV Conquerors. Well, as a matter of fact, that one has already started, and we know that NRX is leading 1-0. Divinity Uprising will be taking on VVV ESPORTS right after that. Well, on that note, Nico, let's take a quick look and see the standings of yesterday. Sitting down right on top, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the Kings of SG, Divinity Uprising with 6 wins, 0 losses in there, 6 points in total. Let's take a quick look at the bottom of the board as well. We've got Impunity there with 6 losses, 0 points so far. But don't worry, we've got 6 more days, including today, to go, right? KLASIKO Rampage sitting down in the 7th place, 1 win. That means there's 1 point thus far. VVV Conquerors there as well. 2 wins, 2 points in total, 4 losses for them.
Yes, you can see here Divinity Uprising. They are at the top of the leaderboard. Yesterday, they went up against Impunity on stream and off stream. Well, to make it here. But here are the bans for our first series of the day. Today, first game is going to be Impunity versus VVV ESPORTS once again. So, Crossfire, banned by Impunity, VVV ESPORTS banned Summit. For Hardpoint, our first map, seems like it is going to be, I'm going to guess here, out on the limb, Standoff. Yes, we are.
Oh, and there you go. For the second match, we will be having our Search and Destroy. And since Impunity picked Standoff for Hardpoint, let's see exactly what VVV ESPORTS picked in here, right? But of course, the bans need to come in first. So Impunity went in there. They banned Crash. Crossfire was banned by VVV ESPORTS. And drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, because the map that we will be playing, a little hide and seek, will be none other than the firing range. It is not a map that is a stranger to any one of us right now. It's all just bread and butter for the squads out there.
Yes, El Clasico to get us going on our second map and to bring us home. Our third map of the series, Domination. Firing Range banned by Impunity. Meltdown banned by VVV ESPORTS. Our third map of the series is going to be Crash, another classic map to bring things home. That's one to look forward to when you come to Domination.
Absolutely. Well, Standoff, Firing Range, Crash, all of us, I mean, the casters, the viewers at home, all of us, we are all well accustomed to these, maps.
To play, a bit of, get more points, rather, on the board for their side. But for now, we're going to be playing Impunity versus VVV ESPORTS. Impunity from Singapore, VVV from the Philippines, and, well, map number 1, let's get going.
Well, let's kick things off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is gonna be Hardpoint. It is Sky KRM gameplay, protecting his points just for the time being. 48 seconds more in here. 11 points picked up by Impunity already. It is a great start to the day for Impunity.
Well, you can see the Hardpoint here is right now in front of the hotel courtyard, and it seems like an early lead has been taken by Impunity. This is a good start for them, just exactly what they needed. And so, while VVV are trying to wrestle it back, they have for the moment. We don't know how long they're going to be able to control that, because it seems like Impunity are coming out here together, and a great find there by Burger to find Mac, and that's going to allow them to flank behind the hotel and perhaps steal this away. Although, VVV almost about to get the points going their way too, as the Hardpoint is about to expire, and I think Impunity just have to regroup here and go for the next point.
Well, they can go for the next point. Triple V Esports in there. Whatever that they can take as scraps from the first hard point, they most definitely will do so, right? 28 to 20. Impunity doesn't look like they're out of it, but they need to do slightly better. Oh, Ace with his chopper action, but could not do anything against that KRM action. Mac brings in, day out. Crim's chopper gameplay as he goes in here for the push. It's Triple V Esports still on there with the whole 40 to 20 points between them. And Grims gets taken down as well. I mean, for a Triple V Esports, even though it looked like Impunity had the game at the very start, they were just sussing them out, weren't they? Because right now, they look like they've got full map control and they're not letting Impunity come anywhere near them.
Yeah, they've had a good, showing here after the slower start. They're now finally getting a surmountable lead over Impunity. About 50 points now is the lead that they've surmassed here. And as they're holding out to the warehouse, you can see Impunity are nowhere close to the site. And so they have to once again regroup and just wait for the next hard point to show up. It seems like even when they're coming in from spawn, Jayon is not letting them go easily. Nick Flip will find a frag of his own as well. And that will secure the hard point for them very safely. And now they just have to make their way to the new hard point. It seems like it's going to be spawning over here now, once again towards the top corner house. And it seems like an early control has been wrestled again by VVV ESPORTS.
Oh, Impunity needs to do so much more if they want to win this, because Triple V Esports, they're already reaching that 3-digit mark. Grims with his chopper gameplay going in for the spams, and War Machine comes out. A 3-piece in there for him, 4 kills in total, and he will get his 5th one as well. The 6th one, yes, no, yes, he will pick that up as well. Hey, we've got the cluster strike as well as the XS1 activated for this guy, but we don't know if or not he will be bringing it out, because there doesn't seem to be a need for Triple V Esports to play seriously. Impunity is not putting up a fight at all.
Yeah, they don't even need the score streaks at this point. I mean, they have, a 9-point lead for now, though. Impunity are able to get the last life of that hard point going their way, but 10 seconds is not nearly enough to surpass the points that they need to come back into this one. Aggressive push here by Mac. Will he be able to make something out of it? He's currently burning, playing behind the shield right now, although his life is draining, but they're able to at least clear off Glorify there on top of the stairs. After that clear, they do once again have control of the hard point here, and it seems like Impunity are going to struggle to even get anywhere near. Great map control right now for VVV Esports, but Impunity, they have to do something about this as well. They're only 20 points away, VVV Esports, from taking map number 1.
Well, and I think this could be all over. 37 seconds, more than enough for Triple V Esports to close this game off. HXS needs to be careful. Impunity, they need to buck up. They need to do more, but how much can they do? Even if they do go in there for the hard point right now, 10 points is not a lot at all, right? The next hard point, it will be game over. But Triple V Esports, they're not going to be spending that much of time. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's gonna be game over. 150 to 49, and Triple V Esports will put Impunity in a very, very uncomfortable situation starting off today.
Yeah, well, into our map number 2, firing range is what we're going to be playing on, Search and Destroy. As I said earlier, I think this is Impunity's chance to get a map finally on the board, on the leaderboard, because they have yet to win anything. They're 0-7 right now. If they cannot win Search and Destroy,
you kind of get to control the game a little bit more than your opponents who are tasked with the defusal. But, well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's see exactly how they will go ahead to do it, because it's going to be Triple V Esports taking on Impunity, Search and Destroy.
Here we go. Map number 2. We're going to be playing on firing range as we move into Search and Destroy. It seems like early positions being taken here by the side of VVV as HXS finds a great pick with a sniper rifle in hand. They are playing here towards Tin. You can see them. They are playing towards the branch road. No aggression being shown by Impunity so far towards either side, but he might just find a pick here, and he does! What a great find by HXS. That's 2 opening picks now for the side of VVV Esports, and that's exactly what they need to secure the position here as a dominant team in this series. But a greater wallbang from HXS! What a read and what a claim shot by him! VVV Esports off with a hot start.
Oh, yes, they are indeed with a hot start there. Impunity, 2 men versus 4. Triple V Esports, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, showing you exactly what they are made of. Mac, as he takes Zane down as well. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with a 2-piece in there. Nothing can stop Triple V Esports as of this moment. It's going to be round number 2. Can the snipers in the game make a huge difference in there? It doesn't look like Triple V. Oh, there you go. HXS will be running snipes. Burger B on the other end. It is going to be a quick rotation around warehouse number 4, but no, the Bravo will be the place where HXS will continue to hold.
Seems like, once again, Jaeon finding a double kill their way. No positions being taken, at least too aggressively so far by Impunity. They do have the planting position, yes, but VVV Esports are right on the ready to stop that from happening, and the plant denial will come in as a second round goes in the way of VVV.
Impunity keeps making the same mistake. They go in for the push without checking the location in there at all, right? And even at points where they do kind of find that area cleared, Triple V Esports makes, the penetration of the fort for Impunity look so simple. HXS taken down so early in the game by Burger B, and it is going to be focused in here towards Bravo. Crimson O-Ace. It's going to be Zane taken down as well. A 2-on-3 situation, and Sky will leave just Mac alone in the game. Pharaoh gameplay, and that it will be it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a quick round that was, with Impunity pulling back one small point.
Finally, a round on the board here for Impunity as we move into round number 4. Fourth round of the half, and Impunity, they seem to like to play fast. When they do, it has been working well for them, as we saw in that previous round, number 3. And so, as Burger, if he can find a pick here on the aggressive, I think this is Nick Flip trying to push up towards him. If he can find that pick on him, that's going to open things up towards the B site. But for now, Impunity are taking things a bit slower. They're not exactly going for any, pushes right now, looking for any picks that might come their way. I don't think this lends well to their cause, though, as, Impunity have been performing better when they do play a bit more aggressively, because if they let VVV control the flow of the game, it's not going to work out well for them, as you see there, a pick already being found on Burger.
Well, Crims has gone in there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, for the first takedown. It's a 5-on-4 situation. Still thinking if or not he wants to push out of Branch Road. Bravo push right now with Glorify getting taken down by Sky. But what a play, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. HXS as well as Mac will just wrap things up so quick in there for Triple V Esports. I mean, every single time the game, it may start off slow, but when the engagements, when they kick off, Triple V Esports, they just look untouchable.
They have, and once again, Impunity cannot let, VVV just control the pace of the match. Otherwise, that's not going to work for them. And HXS, once again, with a triple kill! Was that the collateral? What have they been doing? I wish we could see a replay of that. HXS, unsurprisingly, the MVP right now, I would say, of this map specifically. He's been finding triple kills like it's nothing, like it's breakfast.
And that will be the bane of existence for Impunity. Not only are they trying to get at least one round in here, but they're getting tormented by HSX sniper skills. It's going to be a slow push this time with Triple V on the attack. It looks like Alpha will be the name of the game. A quick plant in here, shrinking down the timer from 1 minute 35 seconds to just 45 on the clock.
Well, the post plant is now in, and it's on the hands of Impunity to try and get the defuse off. You can see here, they are towards Tin and towards the control center. Will they be able to push in from barracks, though, is the question. You can see Crims has a great angle to stop this from happening. Fire down, and he's going to get found. A great pick there by Sky with a utility. Nick Flip's going to get the trade off, though. And 20 seconds left on the clock here, AJ.
Oh, 4-on-3. Here comes Sky, and a good takedown, but traded immediately. Burger B goes in for Mac. It's going to be a 1-on-2 situation. Can Jean get it done? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jean cannot go in for that defense. And Impunity will go on to pull one more point back. Can they keep up this pace? It looks like Triple V Esports are having a little bit of trouble here, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is the best opportunity for Impunity to take that advantage now.
Now, Impunity, if they can get around on the board as we move in here to the second half, AC finds an opening pick on the Mac. That's exactly what they needed to get things off here. The plant is going to go towards the A site, and nobody near the A site from Impunity to even deny this from happening. So they're going to have to play once again the retake towards the A site. Can they make it happen is the question. Will they be able to do it successfully? You still do have 5 members up on their side, and well, that's all that they really can work with.
Well, it's the way they get this done, right? Because, with a 5-on-3 situation now, thanks to Ace, Jean is down. Nick Flip trying to drop away just a little bit because they can't afford to get backstabbed. Here comes Zane with a beautiful takedown, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Ace takes Nick Flip out of the equation, and it's going to be a defusal. They will go ahead to pull yet another one back.
Another round going in the way of Impunity. As I said, even on the first half when they were playing the defense, Impunity have been playing better when they're more aggressive, when they do push, because it works well to their play style. And so, here on the attacking side, being on the attacking side does favor aggressive play styles a bit more, and that's exactly what's been working here on the second half for Impunity. So this is what I think they need to do. They have to try and control the pace. They have to push when they know they can push, instead of trying to be a bit more conservative. Another plant on the A site and Impunity are going to have to play a retake again.
Yep, and Mac is hanging back right now. I wonder if he is going to go in for that flank and that backstab. Here comes Sky. ASM10 gameplay goes in with a quick utility toss first, but nobody is home. The player right there on towards his right for the backup, and Glorify will go on to take down Mac as HSX takes Sky out of the equation. Burger B, Nick Flip solo. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Nico called it right. Impunity has got this one opportunity to get one match out of the series, right? And they are, rising to the occasion. 4 all on the board. Well played, Nico.
They have the bomb.
Definitely. I mean, Impunity do, tend to favor themselves when it comes to a more game mode such as Search and Destroy. And when they are more aggressive, it's been working out well for them. You can see right now they're going to be playing this sort of more retake style where they play a bit closer towards tin and towards the bottom spawn. And they're going to hold on to B harder, and they're just going to try and go for A-side retakes. I think that has been working out quite well here, actually, for the side of Impunity when they're on the defensive side. And so now, while VVV are on the attacking side, they aren't as aggressive as Impunity can be, and so their attack hasn't been as well as Impunity's defense has been because of that.
Absolutely. I think they are kind of equal, right? Both of their defense is quite solid. Their attack, on the other hand, I don't really know. I think Triple V definitely has the advantage there. Quick plant right now, 37 seconds on the clock. Impunity has got this to do again, but Jean, once again, kind of, just evening things out. A 4-on-4 situation. It was a 5-on-4 earlier. 24 seconds on the clock. Jean, one more. Burger B this time is out of the equation. Crims with the wall bang. Zian goes down. Sky removed as well. It's a 3-on-nobody with Triple V Esports edging ever so closer to point number 2 of the day for themselves.
Impunity's takedown retake strat has finally been shut down here by the side of VVV, and finally, bit them in the back. And so VVV knows what they tried to do. They're going to try and wait here towards tin and towards the B site. Once they do plant the nade, they're going to go for a retake. What did they do, VVV, to adjust for that? Well, they had 2 players, especially Jaeon, play here towards mid to cut off that rotation coming back towards the A site, and that's exactly what worked for them during that round. And so we're going to see if they're going to try and do that again. HXS, along here with one teammate, is actually in position to do just exactly that, but Burgerby is going to find Crims, and that's going to halt things a bit for the side of VVV. Impunity might just be able to bring this to a final round.
Well, Arctic 50 action. Burger B still pushing on, trying to find a frag. And with Zane getting taken down by Xion. Ooh! And with Sky immediately trading him off. It's a 4-on-3 situation. The attackers do not have the bomb on themselves. With Zane removed from this equation, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Impunity, they have got a very, very small advantage. How will they get this played out? With Glorify right now removing Nick Flip from the complicated situation that he would have put them in, Impunity have got 2 more targets to go after. HXS being tormented, and Ace will go in for the takedown, and Triple V will see themselves in a position where they have to start stepping things up. The shine that they had, the dominance that they had moving into the Search and Destroy seems to have been put out. The fire is no longer as bright as it was.
Here we are, final round, Dabaruichi, and we are at Impunity on the attack, VVV Esports on the defend. Now, Impunity hasn't been working out too well when it comes to their attacking side. I think if they can apply the aggression that they showed on the defense, then that's going to help out their cause. But for VVV Esports, well, all they have to do right now is sit tight and play the defense that they know because it's been working well for them. Impunity, their choice. Are they going to go for the B side? They are geared up for a B side take. Nobody really in position here to go towards A side, and so that might be a telltale sign of what they're trying to do.
Oh, most definitely with Jean going in, still attempting all of his wall banks. He is not going to be able to see anyone. With Impunity on the attack, I am afraid if history kind of, talks about the future a little bit, Triple V Esports should be able to take this one. Because every single time we've seen these squads going on the attack, just like what you're seeing on the screen right now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, with just one more player, with Zane hanging on for his dear life, with about 2 HP left, and recovery slowly situation is absolutely impossible. Impunity will go ahead to lose their second game as well if Zane does not come out with a godlike gameplay right now.
Yeah, I mean, and there we go. John's going to shut him down, and that's going to be a second map in a row now for VVV Esports. I mean, as I said earlier, that was a chance for Impunity to get a map on the board. That really was, even before the game. It really lends to their playstyle more, but with them losing that, I don't have too many high hopes as we come into map number 3 for the side of Impunity. Of course, I'd love for them to prove unity, and so here once again, 5-5 on the board, search and destroy versus VVV Esports. This was VVV Esports able to, really get the last round going their way. The better team did prevail once again. Impunity, I mean, they really need this map more than anyone. They need a win today more than any other team right now. But at the same time, it's not looking too hopeful for them considering how they went up against, VVV when it came to standoff a while ago. It didn't really work out too well for them.
Correct. It didn't work out the way they were planning it at all. I mean, we kind of saw their strategy as to how they were trying to approach the game, but they just weren't able to overcome the firepower, right? But just an update for all of the fans of, who are quite curious as to how the offline games are going. 2-1 victory for NRX. Is it gonna be the same for Triple V Esports as well? A 2-1. Will Impunity make a comeback, or are we gonna get to see the first donut of the day? Let's see exactly what happens.
Well, here we are, kicking things off on Crash. Impunity. They do have the Alpha Point, Bravo Point trying to be nested away, but nobody has really taken control of it. It is one of the hardest points to take in the entire game, honestly, taking the Crash site here on Domination. So while VVV do have Charlie and Impunity do have Alpha, Bravo is really the point of contention here. You can see for VVV, they're trying to gear up for a take of it. They do have a player on top of tower, a player towards the Crash as well, but he's going to get found. That was HXS. Flip is going to find a frag of his own as well, and Crims is going to find a double kill here from the top of the tower. That's going to allow them to start to make a push here towards the Crash. Trophy system down. Flip, he's out in the open. I don't think he's going to last long, and there he does go down.
But the mission right now for both of these squads is to see exactly who can go in there and capture Bravo first, right? Because they're still neck and neck in terms of those points, with Alpha commanded by Impunity and Charlie just conquered by Triple V Esports. I mean, Impunity has something in there for Bravo, but it's just not enough. Triple V Esports will be looking to put this one away. Glorify coming in here is not going to be able to get the shots off. Jean going crazy with his KRM on the other side of the map. Sky getting taken down by himself as well. Glorify will finally come around and still get that frag.
What a great wraparound there towards the generators. And you can see Flip is trying to take control of Bravo, but he can't do it alone. They need the rest of VVV to try and help him out in that endeavor. It seems like early control is going to be taken by Impunity if they cannot stop this. But HXS and Co. here for VVV Esports wanting to get something going as Sky finds a triple kill going their way. It seems like almost that, nobody can really secure the position here towards the Bravo site. While Zion is on top of the cafe here, Bakery, that's an important position, yes, but they can't really do anything much with it if they can't take Bravo.
Well, I love exactly what Impunity just did, right? It looked like nobody was touching it, but Impunity, little by little, they kind of inched that marker up a little by little, right? And finally, they've succeeded in their mission. Bravo is theirs. Triple V Esports, they found it so difficult to capture Bravo. The question is, oh, and there you go. They are attempting, though, and they look like they will succeed. Bravo goes over to Triple V Esports, and they will play catch up. There's not a lot to catch up on, though. Charlie under attack.
It's actually quite interesting how long VVV did not have Bravo, but yet they kept the score close, and so Impunity, they're going to have to try and wrestle this one back because they did not have much of an advantage and much less now, as VVV have finally taken the lead up against them. The Charlie point they're trying to take here, Impunity, but they are not successful in doing so. A lot of contesting coming in here for the side of VVV Esports, and they're trying to take Bravo as well, and so their offense here right now of Impunity is a bit split up. While they are focused on the A side, they have to try and regroup and really make a push towards either Bravo or Charlie, because otherwise they're going to just get led out when it comes to the points by VVV.
Yep, but Triple V Esports, although they do have Bravo and Charlie, the lead that they have in the game is not by a lot. Just 11 points will be the difference between the two squads, with John going crazy with that war machine right in front of Glorify. No idea how he didn't die. Comes back in there with the KRM, but Sky will put him away. 69 to 57. They edge ever so much closer to the 75 target. Triple V Esports, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moving into the halfway point, look like the slightly better squad in this match.
They do lead by 15. While it is a sizable lead, it's not the largest one, and so they can't get too complacent with that lead. Of course, they're not going to. Impunity are keeping this a bit closer than we might have expected, but for now, see if Impunity can bring this one back. They do take early Charlie control, and they're going to try and move their way up here from the bottom of tower towards Bravo, but it's VVV Esports who take early control of that. As Krims finds a double kill, Mac will find one of his own as well, and so Impunity, they're kind of being, stacked here.
Well, Triple V Esports better hope and start praying that Transform Shield gameplay doesn't do them a disservice, because they tried to go in there with that, impressive gameplay using their, operator skills, but their defender, the Transform Shield, the way it was set up, it's just going to keep them out of the area, if at all they do go ahead to lose it to Impunity. So Bravo is going to be quite exciting to watch. John coming in here, releases his Shock RC, and he will go ahead to push in Charlie this time. But with two players in there, what can John do? A two-piece in? Nicely done.
Good frags here by VVV Esports, but Impunity stuck here towards the bottom spawn toward Charlie. They have to make a push towards the Bravo side. If not, then they can wrap around from back alley into A. Although that right now is being currently defended by Nick Flip. If they can clear Nick Flip out here, then they can finally make a chance and push towards Alpha from the back alley. But the great wall bang there by Nick Flip, just going for a head glitch, and works out well in his way. He's going to try and do it again. Look at this pre-fire through the wall bang, and Nick Flip has been holding on to this back alley very strong. If you guys are not familiar, back alley is one of the strongest positions in this entire map, and that you can see here, Krim getting a 4K. What a great play there by Krim.
And Triple V Esports, they take that on the mark, on that note, with the cluster strike, is trying to end the game already with Alpha and Bravo under capture. Impunity, even if Triple V Esports were making minor mistakes here and there, they haven't been able to capitalize. With Zane coming in here with the Annihilator right now, it doesn't look like Triple V even wants to try to take Impunity seriously right now.
Impunity, what else can they do right now? 15 points is all VVV needs, and they are well on the way to taking that Goliath out already. The mechs are out, and at this point, Impunity, they don't have the utility nor the firepower to really deal with them, nor the time especially, and so I think it's safe to say, AJ, this is going to be another round here, a 3-0 sweep as we expected from VVV Esports.
Absolutely correct. No doubt at all. The first ever donut of the day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, has been eaten by Impunity, and very, very well prepared by Triple V.
Invited, the other qualified. I'm sure lots of you guys are waiting for that game as well.
Yep, and they qualified in style, right? I mean, when they came in here for the national qualifiers for the Philippines,